Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Myles. Today we're talking about the OG return, the triple OG return of Nick Diaz. Recently, Nick Diaz is in a video and talking about him and his manager talking about an early 2021 return. This is crazy because Nick Diaz hasn't last fought since 2015, where he lost to Anderson Silva and they ended up turning it into a no contest. Now Nick Diaz, he's a gangster. He's been around for years. Former Strikeforce champ, fought a ton of times in the UFC, and he's very popular amongst the fans. You know, widely because his style, the way he fights, the way he talks. When you think of an MMA fighter, Nick Diaz is like the perfect example. He doesn't care what you think, where you're from, what kind of skill set you have. He comes to fight, and he's very entertaining. He's got nasty striking, boxing, combinations. He has world-class jiu-jitsu. He's been doing it since he was younger, a black belt under Cesar Gracie. And he's just tough, and experienced. So the real question is, Nick Diaz, if he comes back, what weight class is he going to fight at, and who is going to be his opponent? Those are the two questions right there. You know, recently he stated as saying that he's done a trial weight cut, a 12-week camp, I believe it was, and then he did a weight cut. And his weight right now, according to his manager, is between 165 to 175. So to me, this opens up a welterweight or a middleweight fight. Now, before I go into who I believe Nick Diaz's fight should be against, I want to know who you guys think by dropping a comment below. And then also I want to know if you've smashed that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button, because that's another good question. I think that Nick Diaz's return fight should be at welterweight, 170 pounds. I think this is Nick's best weight class. Even though he's fought at 185 and he's even made it down to 160, I think that being at 170 pounds, I believe that that is just a great weight class because he's not going to be too oversized by guys like they would be at middleweight. And he's also not going to be sucking himself too dry and being too sucked down at lightweight, if you can make that. So I think that 170 is perfect for him. Now for his opponent, I have two choices that I would like to see, and I'm going to tell you why. First thing, I would love to see Nick Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal for the BMF title. Jorge Masvidal just coming over off of a big win over Nick's younger brother, Nate, and I think that that has some bad blood. Nick has even stepped up and said stuff, saying that he wants to fight Jorge, and the way these two would fight, I would love to see it. Both are great strikers, both can bang, great boxing, and I think it's just a beautiful fight for the fans. I'll do a predictions video if that fight ever happens on who I think is going to win and why, but just for now, man, I really think that that'd be a banger, especially on the feet in the boxing realm. I mean, Nick's hands, his combinations, his body shots are just some of the world's best. And on top of that, you have Jorge Masvidal, who's just tough, loves to strike, and has great boxing of his own, which was evident when he beat up Nate Diaz, Nick's younger brother. So I would love to see that fight. Now the next fight that I would love to see Nick Diaz return against is Conor McGregor. And this is why. Again, there's bad blood. Conor beat Nate Diaz, and Nate also beat Conor as well. So those two have won at it. And on top of that, again, when it goes back to the boxing, would be a sick boxing fight. Both Conor and Nick would stand up on their feet. I know the fans would want to see it because this would be toe for toe, bang, bang. I would love to see if Nick can overwhelm Conor. Remember, Nick's a little bit bigger than Nate. Nick has a little bit more size. I feel like Nick has a better resume than Nate. I mean, when you look at it as who's Nick's beat, who started this, it was Nick. And I would love to see him matched up against Conor because these two would go at it. Now, Conor's no slum himself. Conor would come out and would have some great moments against Nick as well. And that's what makes the fight so interesting. Who's going to win on the feet? Who's got the better chin? Who's going to overwhelm the other guy? That's what I want to know. So either way, whoever they match up Nick Diaz with in early 2021, it's a win. It's a win for the fans. It's a win for Nick Diaz because I think that he has wasted talent. I want to see him get back in there. And I know a lot of fans are excited for him to return as well. I mean, he's super popular. So no matter what, it's a win-win all around. 2021, the return of Nick Diaz. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited? Who do you want to see him fight? Until next time.